Well, I'm heading out to Miami tomorrow, leaving at like 2:30, and got everything packed, all in my little dry bag. I love going on these sailing trips because I only need to bring like 2 pairs of shorts. Well, I usually bring like 3 pairs of shorts, 3 t-shirts, a couple pairs of underwear, some socks, and like some flashlights and stuff. So I'm back super light. It's great. Well, we made it to Denver and went and got some dinner, and then I realized as we were on our way to our gate that I left my AirPods on the plane that we landed on, so I did a little airport marathon to go try and find them. Didn't find them though, and my flight started boarding like 10 minutes ago, so hopefully I make it. I think I've got enough time. Alright, we're good. We made it on the flight, and it is completely empty to Miami. There's nobody on this flight. Well, we made it to Fort Lauderdale. I just woke up. It is pretty nice out. And Amazon came through. Before I even woke up, they dropped my packages off. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, they have overnight delivery here. So last night when we landed, I just ordered some new AirPods, and I also lost my tripod for this camera. And so I ordered a new one of those. And I just got some razor blades, and literally came at like 7 a.m. this morning. Here they are. Literally like delivered within 12 hours. Crazy. The boat was like a nice 10-minute walk from where we were staying. Here she is. The most beautiful boat on planet Earth. Catamaran universe. Pretty wild seeing them tow these gigantic yachts through this little canal. This is the canal here. Runs all the way through Fort Lauderdale. It's called the New River. Just got all of our supplies for the trip. Food, groceries. Probably got way too many, but we should be all set. It's like 85 degrees and I'm not used to this, so it's killing me. Mark has successfully undocked us. Oh, watch the back. There's where we were parked. And we are going out down the river a ways, out into the ocean. It's just some absolutely crazy houses here along this river. Maybe someday. Here's where they keep all the biggest of the boats. A huge catamaran there. Big Larson yacht over here. We're going through that bridge there. That looks pretty nice. Wouldn't mind one of those. Another big guy. Made it out of the river and into the open ocean. Wow. That boat threw a huge wake. Big sport fish.
I like the name, Real Busy.
That is a good name. Well, we got the mainsail up. Now we're pulling out the big Code Zero. Captain Mark. Just had to run up and mess with some furling lines. One of them was a little stuck, but the sail is now out. Big boy. We got the mainsail up as well. And we're getting 11 knots. 11 knots through the water. 7 knots over ground. With 15 knots of wind. I don't know if you can see that. Not bad. Well, I figured I'd give you guys a little boat tour now that we've got all the sails up. We got the nav station over here with all of our electrical switches, and then we got our big plotter here, which tells us all the information about the boat and where we are in the world. Little dining area. Over here we got the kitchen, stove, sink, fridge. On the port side, we've got the guest hole. So this is the port bathroom. Port side, second bedroom. Over here, we've got the main bedroom on the porthole. And then in here we've got like, this is kind of like a little workshop area. We got all our tools and all of these cabinets and some other stuff. Extra supplies for when things go wrong. Over here's the starboard cabin, or the starboard hole. This is the master suite. So we got the master bed and then a big master bathroom. Hello. Nice shower in here. A window. You can see the other hull of the boat. It's kind of cool. And out here, got the master closet. Lots of storage back in here. More storage. Second fridge right here. Got a nice little lounge area out on the front deck. Trampolines. And here's what the boat looks like from the front. Pretty sexy. Night 1 sunset. It is officially nighttime on the sailboat. Well, you're not sailing unless something goes wrong, and it wasn't too bad, but we had a little rope shackle break right on this pulley here, because, well, this is a replacement now, but that snapped, and this is the track that holds the mainsail and kind of adjusts where it is, and so when that snapped, this track just shot over there, and the whole sail and everything went with it. So it was a pretty violent motion, but it wasn't a big deal. Fixed it pretty fast. All right, well, we're anchored for the night after the little mishap that we had with that shackle. Everything was pretty straightforward. Made it to the anchorage. Dropped the anchor and no problems. It was honestly a very smooth sail. But yeah, we'll do a quick sail down to Elliott Key, I think, tomorrow, and I'll catch you in the morning. Just set anchor in Elliott Key, dive in and do some bottom cleaning. Mark's got his flippers on. Finished cleaning up the bottom of the boat. The water was pretty nice, not too cold. It was pretty warm actually. Now we're just cooking up some dinner on this brand new little grill. Making some steaks. Those are gonna be yummy. Still gotta eat good even while you're sailing. here is dinner. Gonna be delicious.
Hang on. Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Just leaving Elliott Key, going back over to Coconut Grove for the night. Mark's raising the mainsail. Just gotta keep it right straight into the wind so that the sail stays in the middle and doesn't have any wind in it. Here we go, taking the Genoa out. That's the head sail. Just bringing that sail out gave us another 3.5 knots of speed. We went from 5 to 8.5, so that's like like a 75% increase. Morning 2 on the boat, morning 3 in Florida. But there's Miami over there. We are going to raise up anchor here pretty soon and go pick up the winds. Check out the color of this water. That is beautiful. Well, it's the final morning aboard the boat. We just raised anchor this morning. We dropped the winds off last night. Had a great day with them yesterday. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to introduce them, but they're going to be coming out with a probably great video about the boat. Maybe before I release this, so if they drop theirs before I upload mine, I'll leave a link somewhere here. But yeah, we're on our way back to Fort Lauderdale. Gonna dock the boat and hop on a plane in the morning. Sad to leave, but it's definitely a great trip. Just got some delicious breakfast here. Cottage cheese, blackberries, blueberries, and bananas and honey. And it's another beautiful day. It's the first time testing this new sail, storm sail. It's meant for sailing upwind in like real strong winds. It's self-tacking, so you can steer the boat wherever without having to bring the sail in. This little rail down here, right there, it just slides right across. So if you've got the wind coming over the port side or the starboard side, it doesn't matter. It changes its direction on its own. Just a little guy, but actually with this and the mainsail up, we've got about 6 knots out of the boat, which is pretty darn good. We just docked a little bit ago, and now we're just doing a few little projects on the boat. I'm running to West Marine to get some new rope for a new main sheet, as well as some more rope we're gonna try to figure out a new setup for lifting the dinghy. And then got to get some CO2 cartridges for some life jackets. Just got back from West Marine and running the new main sheet here. Just gotta run that up through over. and through the cam here and out. Well, the trip is over. That was amazing. Who knows if I'll ever see this boat again, but I sure hope so. Bye-bye, universe. Well, we officially made it back to Bozeman. It was a nice, pretty short flight back. I got a great burn yesterday, so my shoulders and back are not feeling the greatest, but I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.
That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah.